In a quiet village nestled on the edge of a vast forest, there lived a young man named Takeshi. His soul was like a drifting leaf, easily swayed by the words and actions of others. Every comment or criticism seemed to pierce deep into his being, causing emotional turbulence. Takeshi often spent his days wandering through the forest. The ancient trees and the softly flowing streams offered him a kind of solace. One day, while walking amidst the woods, he came across an ancient Zen pagoda surrounded by meticulously manicured Zen gardens. Intrigued, he approached. Before the pagoda, he encountered a serene-looking monk. The monk wore simple robes and seemed to radiate an aura of profound calm. His gaze was penetrating, yet peaceful. "Welcome, young traveler," the monk said with a gentle smile. "I am Zenro, and this is the pagoda of Serenity. I've noticed that your soul is in turmoil. Can I help you find inner peace?" Taken aback by the monk's ability to sense his inner turmoil, Takeshi nodded. In that moment, he decided to open his heart and accept Zenro's guidance. Zenro invited him to sit in meditation. The two sat in silence, immersed in the rustling of leaves and the song of birds. The monk taught Takeshi to focus on his breath, to let go of the thoughts crowding his mind, and simply to be present in the moment. As hours passed, Takeshi began to feel a profound inner stillness. It was as if he melded with the surrounding forest, in harmony with the universe. The words and actions of others seemed distant, like distant echoes. "Remember, Takeshi," Zenro said, "your inner strength lies in your ability to let go of what you cannot control. The words and actions of others are like the wind that blows through the trees. You are the root that remains steadfast." Takeshi understood that he had embarked on his journey toward inner healing and Zen strength. With Zenro's guidance, he would seek to learn the secret of non-attachment and true serenity. Days turned into weeks, and Takeshi continued to visit the pagoda of Serenity, honing his Zen practice under Zenro's wise guidance. Each time Takeshi sat in meditation, the outside world seemed to fade away, and his spirit found refuge in the stillness. One day, while meditating beneath a towering ancient tree in the Zen gardens, Takeshi had a profound revelation. A quote from Zenro came to his mind: "Knowledge is the key to unlocking the door of wisdom." Unexplainably, this phrase etched itself into his mind like a mantra. Takeshi began to contemplate it during meditation, wondering what it truly meant. He was determined to discover how knowledge could lead to wisdom and serenity. He asked Zenro to share his perspective on the quote, and the monk responded with an enigmatic smile. "Knowledge is like a tree," Zenro said. "Its roots extend deep into the darkness, and its leaves open toward the light. But true wisdom is like the tree itself, rooted in the soil of understanding and nourished by the rain of experience." With this wisdom in mind, Takeshi pursued a new form of learning. He began studying the teachings of Zen masters from the past and reflecting on the experiences of his own life. He discovered that knowledge wasn't merely about accumulating information, it was about deeply understanding the meaning of what he learned and applying it to his own existence. As his mind opened to wisdom, Takeshi started to see the world from a different perspective. The words and actions of others no longer had the power to wound him as they once did. His inner strength grew, fueled by understanding and wisdom. One day, Takeshi was confronted with a challenging situation. Someone he had known for a long time criticized him harshly and unfairly. In the past, these words would have unleashed a storm of emotions within him. However, now, thanks to his training in non-attachment, he was able to observe the words with detachment. Instead of reacting with anger or hurt, Takeshi responded calmly and kindly. His response surprised even the person who had criticized him. Then, after the situation had been resolved, Takeshi returned to the Zen gardens, sat beneath the tree of knowing, and meditated on the meaning of non-attachment. As evening descended, with the sun setting behind the trees, Takeshi felt a profound inner peace. He realized that non-attachment had not only shielded him from the wounds of others' words, but had also opened the door to a deeper form of love and understanding for the world and for himself. It was another step forward on his journey toward inner strength. With time, Takeshi continued to cultivate his Zen practice and his quest for inner strength. Non-attachment became a central part of his path. Under Zenro's wise guidance, he learned not to cling to experiences, emotions, or opinions as if they were permanent. Zenro shared an ancient story with Takeshi about a Zen master who held a rose in his hands and observed it closely. He said to Takeshi, "This rose is beautiful, but its beauty is fleeting. Soon, it will wither and fade. However, the memory of this beauty can last forever if you don't attach yourself to the flower itself, but rather to the experience of its beauty." Takeshi contemplated this story as he practiced non-attachment. He began to see life's experiences as fleeting flowers, each with its unique beauty. He learned to enjoy life's joys without clinging to them and to endure life's challenges without letting them deeply wound his soul. One day, Takeshi faced a difficult situation. Someone he had known for a long time criticized him harshly and unfairly. In the past, these words would have triggered a storm of emotions within him. However, now, thanks to his training in non-attachment, he was able to observe the words with detachment. Instead of reacting with anger or pain, Takeshi responded calmly and kindly. His response surprised even the person who had criticized him. Later, after the situation had been resolved, Takeshi returned to the Zen gardens, sat beneath the tree of knowing, and meditated on the significance of non-attachment. As evening descended, with the sun setting behind the trees, Takeshi felt a profound inner peace. He realized that non-attachment had not only shielded him from the wounds of others' words, but had also opened the door to a deeper form of love and understanding for the world and for himself. It was another step forward on his journey toward inner strength. Takeshi's journey toward inner strength and serenity continued with fervor. Days passed slowly, but each day brought a new understanding and a deeper level of awareness. Takeshi felt as if he were digging deeper and deeper into the soil of his soul, searching for deep and lasting calm. One night, as he meditated under the glittering stars in the courtyard of the Zen pagoda, he realized how much he had changed. His mind had become a tranquil lake, devoid of waves of tumultuous thoughts. In that peace, he felt a profound connection with the universe. Zenro approached him silently and said, "You have reached a place of deep calm, Takeshi. You have learned to let go of the past, not to worry about the uncertainty of the future, and to live fully in the present." Takeshi smiled, gratified by the results of his inner work. But he knew his journey was not yet complete. The search for inner strength and serenity was an ongoing process, an endless road he would tread throughout his life. Over time, news of Takeshi's transformations spread throughout the village. People came to him for advice and support in their personal challenges. By listening to their concerns and offering wise counsel based on his experiences, Takeshi discovered a new purpose in his life. His inner strength not only protected him from the wounds of others' words, but also inspired others to seek their own inner serenity. He became a beacon of calm and wisdom for his village, demonstrating that true strength lies in the ability to face life's challenges with an open heart and a serene mind. And so, Takeshi continued his Zen journey, knowing that his search for inner strength and serenity was an endless road, but also the most rewarding path he had ever walked. His story became a teaching for all those seeking peace and strength within themselves, showing that no one can hurt you when you find your deep calm and inner strength. Did you like this video? To make sure you don't miss the next ones, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Thank you.